Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. We continue our conversation now with Minority Leader in the New Jersey Assembly, Jon Bramnick. Let's talk a little bit about Senator Menendez, if we can. If he is convicted, and I understand that I'm jumping ahead, but let's just say he is convicted, should he step down?
As a trial lawyer, I am not going to speculate on whether he's guilty or innocent. I am not going to comment on that for one simple reason. He deserves a day in court. So I'm going to allow the jurors in Newark make a determination, and then I will answer any questions as to Bob Menendez.
You understand why I'm asking the question, though, right?
I do.
Yeah. And so you're not going to answer that question either, whether you would like to be a U.S. Senator?
I will answer that question. Would I like to be a U.S. Senator? A yes. I love the fact that I represent people. I love the fact that I can help people. And I'm happy to take a position in the United States Senate. No one's offered to me. No one's discussed it with me. I have no idea what the governor would do. Zero idea. But sure, I would certainly consider that.
Let's talk about the cap on the increase in salary that's currently law in arbitration for firefighters and police officers. Tell me why that's important to taxpayers and why there's a fight over this.
Well, the driving force in property taxes are basically salaries, and those are employee salaries. So what we've tried to do in Trenton is put a cap on arbitration awards, at least for this period of time, until we can get property taxes under control. So we haven't gotten property tax under control, so unfortunately I would be in favor of extending a cap on arbitration awards. And at some point in the future, if we can do all the things we need to do, then we can lift a cap like that, but this isn't the time.
Are the Democrats purposely stalling on that so
yes.
they can give they are? So yes. They can give the firefighters and the police more money?
Up until November 7th, yes. What they want to do after the election, you have to ask them. But right now, I guarantee you they're not going to talk about reinstating the cap for political purposes. At the end, they may agree to do that.
Are you also concerned that there will be that because you say things are cyclical, you'll have less Republicans in the legislature?
No, and I'll tell you, assuming Phil Murphy does win, you'll see that people in the electorate, voters, like balance in government. So, and I've seen this over and over again. They'll say, okay, I'll go with Phil Murphy, but let's check him. Let's make sure there's a little balance. I'm going to go with the Republican legislature. I think people do think that way. They mix it up a little bit, and if they're giving Murphy the vote, I think they tend to then go over to the other side and say, hey, we'll just keep a little eye on him.
What would you like to see the first thing that either governor gets in? What would you like to see them do? The most important thing that they need to deal with? And then if it's Phil Murphy, what do you think he will actually do?
Oh, okay. The most important thing that we can get done quickly is take care of this high-density housing. Some people call it affordable housing. Some refer to it as COA. But right now, the courts are determining how many units they build in your town, meaning that in Cranford, they want to build 1,000 new units. And that's not determined by the government, local government, which it should be determined. It's not determined by Trenton. Now it's by the courts. Why? Because Trenton, the legislature, has not passed a bill which in my judgment should say local rule on these issues. Now that's something we can get done immediately. The issue of taxes, obviously, is something we want done, but that's going to take a little bit more time. And what I think Phil Murphy's going to do, he's going to fulfill all the promises he's made to everybody, meaning that he's going to have to spend a lot of money, raise taxes, and put us in a position where we were before Chris Christie.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It was great to talk to you. You're always available and you're always answering questions. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Assemblyman Jon Bramnick, who is the minority leader in the New Jersey Assembly. When Jersey Matters continues. And this is called pickleball. What is it? Find out next on Jersey Matters.